my god. Yes! Yes, we finally got the lamp. You don't understand how unlucky I've been.
Welcome to my minigame only locked Ironman account. This account will only be able to gain XP or use items gained through minigames and quests. After playing OSRS for 17 years, I wanted to share my experiences as a first-time Ironman restricted account. Come with me on this story of Taterthots, an average RS player conquering one of RuneScape's hardest endgame content, Tombs of a Mascate. Okay, first time stepping into Gillinor. Just finished Tutorial Island. Feels kind of surreal. This is actually my first Ironman account ever. We did receive sort of a starter kit from Tutorial Island, but we will not be using anything that it came with just because it is against kind of our minigame premises and our exceptions. If you notice that there are little names popping up on the floor, these are called ground markers. It's a plugin that comes with RuneLite. I did forget to turn it off for this clip, but I will be turning it off in the future. Alrighty, much better. First thing to do on our list today is Rune Mysteries. This is one of the 3 quests I need to gain access to the account's first and biggest minigame. Let me introduce you to Guardians of the Rift. This minigame is going to be the secret to training our combat stats. While completing the minigame, I'll only be receiving runecrafting, mining, and crafting XP. The part that helps us the most is being able to pull from the reward guarding after each game. This will be our only method to obtain runes and be able to start our magic training. Finishing the first 2 quests will give me enough experience to reach level 9 runecrafting. Unfortunately, to finish and start the Temple of the Eye quest, I will need level 10 runecrafting. Training this on this account will not be easy. And we have arrived to the Duke to start the first quest on this account, Rune Mysteries. Man of the Hour. Without this quest line, we would absolutely not be able to complete anything on this account. Okay, we have made it, and oh, there's a random event. This is the first one. Fortunately, none of them that are, good. And I misclicked. I need to talk to the prince. There you go. I will be dropping the frog token since there's not really much I can do with it. Okay, so headed downstairs now to talk to the mage. This is the person I have to give this air talisman to. I am skedaddling sideways apparently. After some dialogue, he will give me a special package I have to deliver to Aubrey in Varrock. And as you know, I only have 1 agility and I cannot teleport, so it will be walking, not running, just very, very slow walking. I am very excited. Okay, I am talking to Aubrey now to give him the package, and that should be the last step. Just gotta go back to the mage in the wizard's tower, and we are done. 1 good pet for the good boy.
What the dog doing?
Alrighty, first quest completed. We can finally move on to Enter the Abyss. Let's see how fast we can speedrun this quest. 1 teleport. 2 teleport. And last teleport number 3. Okay, so we're back, and let's see if the smuggler is gonna try to kill me, and of course he is. Goodbye. Gonna go ahead and pray at this altar real quick. Pray for me, y'all. And now talk to this mage. 9 runecrafting. Awesome. We are only 154 XP away from level 10 to be able to do Temple of the Eye quest. So I bet you're wondering, Taterthots, how are you gonna get that XP for runecrafting? You can't do Guardians of the Rift, and right now you have access to no other minigames. So how are you gonna get it? As an exception to this account, we will be allowing random events, XP, and items to be used. Therefore, the only way for us to get 150 runecrafting XP is through either a dunce random event or a genie random event. These events are pretty rare and extremely random. There is only a 2 in 23 chance that we will get one that we need. If we're lucky enough to get the dunce one, which gives us the most XP, it will still not be enough and we will still need to do a second one to be able to get to level 10. Let the RNG grind begin. Oh my god. Yes! Yes, we finally got the lamp. You don't understand how unlucky I've been. I have been getting everything but XP random events. It has actually taken me 2 days and 11 in-game hours to get the first lamp. I really hope the next one doesn't take this long, but we'll never know. I'm just really grateful we got the first one. We are halfway there. And here it is, the second genie, man of the hour. I am so excited to put this into rune crafting. Okay, 90 XP. That should finally get us to level 10 rune crafting. We now have all the requirements we need for Temple of the Eye. Before rushing to do this quest, I am going to train a little bit of agility and attack on this account. This wasn't possible before because I was waiting on lamps and didn't have enough money to access a course. I used the GPA gain from random events to go from East Ardoin to the agility arena inside of Brimhaven. While I was in Brimhaven, I did go ahead to Mo'ol Rec and unlocked a few minigame teleports. So the path I'm taking now is teleporting to the minigame, to Zar Fight Pits, walking past the bank, entering the cave, going up the rope, and then walking from the volcano to the agility course. It does have a few enemies and I do need to be careful. I only have 10 HP, but it does save me the 50 coins when I want to travel to Karamja Island. The Brimhaven agility course is definitely an interesting one. You have to go from obstacle to obstacle, tagging the pillars that are marked on the map. If you do in succession, you will receive a ticket that you can later redeem for some XP. As most agility grinds go, the start of this was pretty grueling. I can only go back and forth on these planks to be able to get a decent amount of XP. Probably around level 10 is when I'll go and try the other obstacles. They have a pretty high fail rate and I only have a little bit of food. Awesome, 1,000 coins. This will help me go back in if I ever die or need more food. Coming on in with level 6 agility, we can now graduate to log walking. This has been about double the XP I was getting before, and it's going by so much quicker. 10 agility. 15 agility. Oops, I clicked through that too fast. Finally, after my 15th level, I'm able to get my first ticket in this course. These are going to help so much in the future to get quicker XP. Got our second ticket not too far after. It's starting to come in a little more consistent for us. It's looking good. 20 agility. Now I can do every obstacle except for 2 of them. Yay, finally, level 30 agility. This is a really big milestone. We can now do the agility pyramid in the future. Okay, I think I'm done doing agility for now. I'm gonna go ahead and trade in these tickets. I got 28, so that should be some decent XP. Okay, so 25, that should get me to 33. Okay, good. I do these last few. And 34. Awesome, that's a great head start for the account. Afterwards, I did a little bit of attack training in the fight pits. I was aiming for level 5 attack so I can wield my first weapon. And there we have it, level 5. This is what's fun about some of these restricted accounts is you get to go and enjoy some of this dead content in the game that you wouldn't have enjoyed elsewhere. Okay, now that was definitely an experience as a level 3. I am going to go ahead and purchase this red decorative sword. It costs 5 tickets. It is actually equal to a black longsword. It only requires level 5 attack to wield and is our best in slot for a while on this account. Now that those house chores are done and dusted, I'm going to go ahead and start the Temple of the Eye quest. I need to gather 2 items for this quest. The first is a strong cup of tea that can only be obtained during this part. Since it is a quest item, it is within the account rules and can be used. The second is a bucket of water. I can't access a regular bucket just yet, but in the Grand Tree grocery shop for the Gnome Restaurant minigame, they sell a bucket of milk. I bought the bucket, emptied the milk, and then filled it with water. Easy game. The Temple of the Eye quest is basically a tutorial for how to do the Guardians of the Rift minigame. Let me give you a quick summary. We open a portal and teleport to an underwater temple near Mauritania. After some discovery, person then casts a spell and accidentally opens an abyssal rift and gets sucked in. We then assist the Great Guardian in closing the rift by doing 3 things. We charge cells to create barriers for protection. We can also use those cells to create rune guardians that attack the abyssal protectors. And then finally, by giving the guardian fragments, he'll eventually have enough energy to close the rift. And that is Temple of the Eye done. That was the last thing we needed before we can start doing the Guardians of the Rift minigame. We received a ton of rune crafting XP and also some mining and crafting during that quest. This is what the stats are looking like so far on the account. After countless hours of mindlessly waiting and grinding, Taterthots will finally be able to do Guardians of the Rift. Is it even possible to reach her ultimate goal? Find out in the next episode. Thank you all for watching.